In this video, we're tackling one of the most important aspects of the entire self-publishing process, setting the right price. You might think that's just a number, but it is a huge factor in the success of your book. Let's start with the basics. Amazon is offering two royalty tiers. Tier number one, 35%. Tier number two, 70%. 35 and 70. You can choose the 70% tier for books that are priced between $2.99 and $9.99. Whereas the 35% range applies to all the books priced outside of this entire range, $2.99 and $9.99. So you might think that it's a great idea to just price your book at $2.99 to maximize royalties, but you may not maximize the total earnings this way. And that's the important thing. The final number of dollars or euros or whatever currency you're getting at the end, your earnings. This is not just about pure sales. This is about perceived value. And you notice from your own life, if we price something too low, it is perceived as having low value. It doesn't mean whether or not it actually is. It's perceived as low value if it is priced too low. And if it is priced too high, it's simply going to discourage a lot of people. A lot of tests have been done on, for example, wine products, where experts will get to try wine. One bottle was $10, another bottle was $50. Most of them would perceive the $50 bottle to taste better than the $10 bottle, even though inside was actually the same identical wine. So consider the perceived value. There is a kind of a magic number in between. Another important variable to consider when pricing is comparison. Mentally, we compare products to similar products when we decide on pricing. For example, when you go to the App Store and you see a subscription for an app, you'll compare it to all the other subscriptions that you have so you can see whether or not it makes sense. We do this with cars. In every category, we compare a product to similar ones. So within your book, people might look at prices within the similar book. Now, a great idea might be to start your price quite low initially to generate sales, generate reviews, just to get some traction and get usage, and afterwards increase the price once you have a base. A lot of companies, a lot of products apply this strategy. You can also do promotional discounts. We'll talk more about this, but essentially you can lower the price for a short amount of time, run some marketing, run some traffic, get some spike in percentage of usage and in sales, and then increase the price again once you have people buying. Remember, these are general strategies. I can't tell you the exact number how you should price your book because it depends on the category and the country and a lot of different variables. You need to decide what's best for you. I'd recommend for you to experiment, try it out, and continuously work on improving the pricing until you find the sweet spot. I hope this gives you a good starting point for pricing your book. In the next video, let's dive into marketing directly in Amazon.